Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pokémon Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke run. Today we have a small co-star that you could probably see on the little screen right here. She's directly in front of the microphone, so I apologize if I'm slightly muffled. I hope that, yeah, that's right, I'm looking at you. I hope maybe this will... Oh, you even? You good? Alright. Great. Anyways, she just wanted to make a cameo. Big stars, they don't stick around for long, I'm sure you guys understand. Last time, I thought it was the calm before the storm. It turned out we were in the middle of the goddamn hurricane. So, we have a few things that died in the last episode. Today, we're going to be taking on the Veilstone City Gym. Before that, however, we're going to be going and catching ourselves some new Pokemon. I don't know if these new Pokemon we're going to be catching are going to be a part of the team. Fully depends on what they are. If they're like a Psychic or a Fairy type. I was really hoping I could avoid that trainer. We might use them. We do have a very easy way of grinding now. We'll take a look at the team in just a moment, because I do realize I forgot to show you guys what happened. But there's a very easy way to grind now, which is, thank you guys for telling me, in the daycare center, there's now a lady that is specifically designed just to help you with grinding. Which I love, because she actually allows you to... scare me. For some reason I thought that was Mirror Coat and it was going first and I was terrified. That could have gone wrong in so many ways. There's a lady that you can train against, and you can also do EV training against. So I did a bunch of EV training and got my team up looking pretty darn fancy. Really? A Ditto? I'm not sure about this one. I guess we'll try Draining Kiss. Maybe that won't kill. That, wow. Well, we're not catching Ditto. I can't say I'm too upset about that. Let's take a quick look at the team. We have Stubbat level 41 with Shockwave, Draining Kiss, Moonblast, and Bug Buzz. Yes, we're actually going to be using Illumise. I'm just as shocked as you are. Mountain Dew is up to level 41 with no changes, but just a badass moveset. Glitter, pretty much the same thing. Titus, who I have both Psycho Cut and Zen Headbutt on because I couldn't decide which one I liked more. And Ranchero, who's apparently still level 35 for some reason, who's going to be probably our Stolly Wally guy. I'm probably going to give him Light Screen. And then Indy, who is up to a Gardevoir. I decided to go Gardevoir over Gallade because we didn't need yet another fighting type, with Psychic, Draining Kiss, Magical Leaf, and Calm Mind. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to go catch ourselves the final Pokemon we can get here on Route 214, I believe, before we take on the gym. I'm going to show you guys the fancy, cool little... Ooh... Okay, you're not useful for this next gym, but you could actually be very useful. Okay, let's try to be smart with how we take this thing down. I don't think Rhyhorn is necessarily a threat, unless he pulls off like a Mega Horn? And I'd be shocked if he had Mega Horn this early in the game. Actually, I wouldn't be that shocked. Power Gem shouldn't do too much. I'm actually kind of okay with the idea of like a Rhydon or a Rhyperior on our team. We don't have Eviolite in this generation, but Eviolite Rhydon in a Nuzlocke sounds amazing. Unfortunately, you know, it has like the 5 billion weaknesses, which is the common issue with like Geodude and Onix and all the rock ground types that in theory should be very, very good, but they die to so many things. But I'm gonna name you I'm gonna name it Golden, because all I could think of is Stay Golden, Pony Boy. Fantastic book, by the way. So, for some reason I did not level up Execute, which I didn't realize, so this actually gives me a perfect chance to go back to the grinding station and just show you guys what the grinding is like, because this is essentially the end of grinding montages, because there's no reason to record what you guys are about to see. It's just kind of a waste of time to record that and put it at the beginning of videos, because I don't think it's... I mean, it is technically possible to die in the grinding, but you would have to be brain dead stupid and just not attack, because essentially I didn't do any of the normal EXP grinding. I only did EV training, which you can do. I wanted to EV train some of my Pokemon because I felt like that might help, considering that all of the gym leaders Pokemon are EV trained and they just have a much easier time than we do. And I'll go over what I EV trained everybody in as we go along. But essentially you face off against level 10 Pokemon that are max, that give out the specific EV that you're training in. So, for example, let's go ahead and get Ranchero out into our first place position. You come over here. You say, hey, I would like to train in, let's see, for Ranchero, let's train in... Actually, before that, she actually gave us a bunch of items. So let's give Ranchero an item first, and we're going to give Ranchero a... Let's go a power band to train some special defense. So you give him whatever item you want. You say, hey, I want to train in special defense. I want to train high. And she's like, okay, no problem. Here's a bunch of level 10 Ludicolo's for you to beat up. And then you beat up a bunch of Ludicolo's, and you get some experience. So I'm going to do this for a few levels. I'm going to get Ranchero up to everybody else, and then we'll continue to grinding, or we'll continue the episode right after that. Alright guys, so we are back in Veilstone now with Ranchero up to level 41. Took a little bit of HP there because I ran into a Scyther who didn't want to let me escape, which was slightly terrifying. And when I was doing the original grinding, I did also head over here to Veilstone and visit the department store because I wanted to go around and visit all the stores and buy some stuff, and I don't want to waste your guys' time doing that. So we did get a Leafstone. We're going to use that on Ranchero right now to get ourselves a shiny Executor. Unfortunately, it's not a very, very tall Alolan boy, but what can you do? Maybe someday. That might be the first time I've ever seen shiny Executor, and that is an ugly, ugly Pokemon. Huh. Anyways, so today we're going to be taking on the Veilstone Gym, and I'm kind of confident. I ended up training Executor, specializing his EVs in defense and special defense because I'm going to give him some dual screens. Mountain Dew is trained in defense and attack. I mean, look at those stats. Wow. Glitter was trained in special defense and then a little bit of special attack. Titus was, I believe, attack and speed. Stubbette was defense and I think I tried special defense and that didn't go very well. And then Indy is special attack and special defense. So we have a slightly EV trained Pokemon. Some of our Pokemon, like Mountain Dew, we weren't able to do as much EV training with because they've been gaining EVs this entire time. And you can only have a maximum of 510 EVs, so if they go over that, or if they reach that limit, you stop gaining EVs. So I was actually curious and ended up loading up the Ramen Pokegen just because I wanted to see what the EVs were like. I was very just curious to see what was going on. And what are you doing here? What are you doing here? There's no battle. I checked and there's no battle. What do you want with me? Are you normally here? Hey Hardine, are you going to take on a gym leader? Wow, you keep getting tougher and tougher. Me? Well, I took a look at the game corner, and I mean, yeah, of course I've been working on Pokedexes, but I now have a crippling gambling addiction. Anyways, keep it up. Okay. Hey, it's Scratcher Wake. How you doing? I'm confused. Hello, dude and young lady. You're challenging the gym leader, are you? Let me tell you now, she's young, but she's a born genius. I don't think you can be born a genius, but sure. I tried training with her and I was stunned by how tough she was. Whoops, I'd better tell you who I am. I'm the triple threat gym leader in Pokemon, wrestling, and song. I'm Crasher Wake, a Pistoria Gym. I assumed he sung that part. Okay, bye. Well, you're not obviously a triple threat in politeness, I could see. That's okay. Who needs to be polite when you can be rude, I guess. Sure, that's fine. I don't know how many of the gym trainers I want to take on in here. We're already about the level I want to be for taking on the gym. I've also just never really liked this gym puzzle. I like the puzzle itself, but I always find that getting through the gym puzzle feels very slow. I don't know if I'm just crazy and I don't know how to do it right. And I know that 4th generation is known for being slow, but it feels a bit much sometimes in this gym. Platinum is obviously way better than Diamond and Pearl. I don't think when Gen 4 first came out, I don't even think I necessarily realized the issues that Gen 4 had as far as like you would do an attack and it'd be like almost a full second, sometimes 2 seconds before the HP bar would start going down. Because I was just a kid, I was completely hyped to try essentially my first new generation, because I started with Ruby and Sapphire, Ruby specifically. I actually don't know if I've ever played through Sapphire. And then I moved over to Fire Red and Leaf Green. I played Leaf Green when it came out, my sister got Fire Red. I think we ended up getting those like on the day it came out, which was really exciting. And they had the little wireless connectors. It was a ton of fun. But Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl, was the first game that I went into, like, experiencing a whole new generation leap. You know, the people who played Red and Blue, it doesn't seem like much, but I guess, you know, Gold and Silver is a generational leap. Really, I feel like the only kind of difference that happened there is, like, color! Wow! But I feel like am I not going even the right way? Did I not even need to battle that guy? Oh, gosh darn it. I got tricked. I didn't need to battle him at all. But I feel like the biggest generational gaps are 2 to 3 is huge. You know, moving from the Game Boy Color to the Game Boy Advance, the jump in quality that game has is Ice Punch. Not very nice punch of you to do that. The quality, the difference in quality there between those games is ridiculous. I'm very grateful that I started with Generation 3, but at the same time, because I started with Gen 3, it's such a, honestly, like, when Pokemon got really freaking good, in my opinion, to a certain extent, I have my issues with Gen 3, but as far as, like, quality, visual-wise, graphic-wise, Gen 3 is when Pokemon took a huge step up. No, I don't want to learn fucking play. I dropped the baddie. Stubbat has like a 34 attack stat in this game. I am not learning a physical fairy type move. That's a waste of time right there. Gen 2 to Gen 3, huge difference in jump in quality. And while Gen 3 to Gen 4 was really cool, the sprites got more 3D. Gen 4 to Gen 5 from an overworld wasn't as huge of an advancement because they both were on the DS. Gen 5 to Gen 6 is probably the biggest graphical gap in Pokemon history, I'd have to say. I mean, 7 to 8 is going to be ridiculous, but as it was 7, we were already 3D at that point. Whoa! No! Night Slash? What are you slashing me with? You have punching gloves for hands. Oh my god, it's gonna be a game. Oh my god. Night Slash Primate. That's a thing? Oh my god. Stop staring at me, Peridot. I know I'm being loud. I was terrified. I don't know what the heck a Hariyama's gonna do. It's probably gonna have payback, right? And it's probably gonna have Poison Jab. Hariyama, Poison Jab, Hariyama. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm gonna try Confuse Ring him just because I want to see what he's gonna go for. If it's payback, I'm gonna be scared. That works as well. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Can we take a payback? I don't know. I don't know. He's got to be going for payback or knockoff. I think we could take knockoff because we don't have an item. I think that's more likely what it's gonna have, right? He's just got to hit himself. Oh, I want to know what that Hariyama had. They're not going to have specialty moves. I want to look up that Hariyama and see how close we were to getting our entire life ruined. Because I'm really grown to like glitter. Hold on. Renegade Platinum. Pokemon changes. What the heck does Hariyama have at level 35? Seismic Talk, Revenge, Wake Up Slap, Belly Drum. Okay. It doesn't even get knockoff? Okay, it gets knockoff at 15, so it would have lost knockoff by now. That was terrifying. I was so scared just there that everything was just about to come crashing down on top of me from a Hariyama. For those of you who watch my live streams, I had a Hariyama in my Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke I've recently completed, and that was my break glass in case of emergency Hariyama. I caught him very early on, and he lasted me all the way to the champion. He did end up dying to the chip. You're blocking my way. You are in my way. Okay, fine. We actually should probably go to Pokemon Center because, we'll wait. We got some Ubu Milk, so we could use in the meantime. Hariyama's a very good boy. I'll just say that much. I've learned how cool. I've always known how cool Hariyama is. I've always liked Hariyama. When I was a kid, when I'd play Ruby and Sapphire, I'd almost always have Hariyama on my team, just because, like, come on, that's a cool ass dude. Hariyama with the, I usually give him like strength. I think, you know, karate chop and all those cool moves that Hariyama gets. Obviously, I feel like I'm kind of trying to figure out what it is I want to talk about now. And I don't quite know. I don't know. Every now and then in my videos, I have this moment of like, how in the world am I supposed to entertain all these people? Like, they were the ones that were silly enough to come here and watch my video. Do they just want to see things die? Do they want to hear me make a fool of myself? Honestly, it could go either way. I don't really know. Where the heck is that in 3D space? Okay, so we gotta get past this trainer. Okay, are we at the... Nope, we're not at the gym yet. Oh my gosh, fine, we'll take on this trainer as well. Honestly, I shouldn't be saying no to experience. I should say yes to experience because Heracross, that is the last thing I ever wanted to see in this gym. Right. Heracross, if he has like a well-trained Heracross, counters this entire team. Okay, like if he has Aerial Ace, that's horrible news. Obviously like X-Scissor, Bug Bite, horrible news. I don't have any kind of flying move, horrible news. Psycho Cut, maybe it'll knock it out in one hit. We are a bit higher. Okay. Thankfully, the gym leader does not have a Heracross. that would have just been like the worst possible news if Maylene came out and was like, hey, by the way, I'm starting with a fully trained Heracross with we'll give it some Aerial Ace, we'll give it some Rock Slide instead of Rock Tomb, just to really mess up my day. That would be terrifying. As it is, her team is already terrifying. It feels like a bit much for a team that really is the 4th gym in the game. We're only halfway through the gyms in this game. That is terrifying. I also, for some reason, am having a complete brain fart on how to get this stack of tires there. Oh my gosh, it's right here. That whole time I had the opportunity to just walk up there and get that stack of tires and I messed up. Okay. Now the question is, do we go all the way out and heal and then come all the way back in? Because what is our PP looking like? We got 7 Psychics. You're full pretty much. You have 7 Psychics. I think we'll be fine on PP, so we'll give out some Moo Milks. And I guess we're taking on the gym. I guess. Can't really say I'm prepared for this. She's going to be starting off with a Medicham. So, my original counter to this, of all things, is Illumise. I just don't know, man. It feels weird being like, yeah, I have an Illumise on my team. What about it? Want to fight? Because I don't want to fight. Alright. Time to take on the 4th gym leader. I think our team's going to be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. There's another cat, a different cat, staring at me over my monitor right now. Let me see if we can get let's get a view of this cat. A good luck cat. That's Peridot. Hey Peridot, how's it going? Got anything you want to tell everybody? You want to say good luck? All right. Anyways, she doesn't really care about us. Let's do it. No point in stalling anymore. The longer I stall, it's not going to change how this battle's going to go at all. Unless, what if crits are decided by the exact second I enter a battle? What if I waited 5 seconds from now? I may not have gotten a critical hit. Something to think about. So I'm going to get faked out here, which is actually okay. We're going to go for Moonblast. We're faster. I didn't actually think we'd be faster than a Medicham. And we take it out in one hit? Illumise? Holy crap! I honestly thought that first Pokemon was gonna be a bitch. I mean, this is an Illumise. I know it's got its stats boosted, but what are your stats now? Illumise's new special attack is only 97. It's not even 100. Wow. Okay, Infernape isn't up next, which, Close Combat, Rock Slide, Fire Punch, and Mach Punch. So, Infernape does not actually have anything super effective against Psychic types. So, I'm thinking, who has our highest defense? I'm either thinking Glitter or I'm thinking Indy. 69 physical defense, 73 physical defense. But you have much higher HP, and we raises resistance to fire moves. So if it wants to go, if they don't know that and it wants to go for Fire Punch, which it probably won't, we actually do have a higher resistance against that. So let's go for Glitter. Seems like the smartest choice there. And I'm hoping we can reign supreme over this gym bite. This gym bite. That's not even a word, Hardy. Not even a word. It is a Life Orb Infernate, which is terrifying. Mach Punch is not terrifying, though. Okay, use one of your healing items here, and I'd be really happy. She does. 1 Hyper Potion down. I don't know how many she has. Let's go for Zen Headbutt to try to save the Psychic PPs. Close Combat, that's not as beautiful as I was hoping. That's okay. I believe we're still in Moo Milk range for 100 HP. Okay. 2 Pokemon down. Close Combat did a lot more than I expected to, considering how much Mach Punch did. Toxicroak is up next with probably... This honestly might be the scariest Pokemon on our team, because Drain Punch, Poison Jab, Ice Punch, and Sucker Punch. I think Tidus might be the answer here. I'm torn between Tidus and Stubbat. Tidus is not weak to anything there. We are neutral to Sucker Punch. Stubbat's weak to poison. Never mind. Stubbat's weak to poison. It has to be Tidus. Has to be Tidus. But you know what? Tidus, I believe, has huge power. Hits very, very hard, and we did put some EVs in speed. So Toxicroak does have Sucker Punch. It's probably a very fast boy. Are you... Girl, I apologize. Are you huge power? Pure power. Huge power and pure power. Is there literally a difference between huge power and pure power? I don't actually know. Alright. Psycho Cut or Zen Headbutt. I kept both of these because one has a chance to flinch and the other is 5 base power stronger. So I was trying to decide, like, which is better. So I just kept both for now because we didn't really have another good move to put in yet. We don't have, like, Ice Punch or anything like that yet. I don't also remember which one is stronger because I think I want to go for power here. So this is 70. High crit chance. Oh, that's right. This is a high crit chance. But Zen Headbutt is 80. A chance to flinch, but only 90 accuracy. We gotta go for the crit chance. We gotta go Psycho Cut. 70 base power. It's still super effective. A high critical hit chance. We are faster. Didn't go for that. 1 hit KO. Goodbye. This is going great. Okay. Machamp is probably the second scariest Pokemon with Close Combat, Payback, Thunder Punch, and Protect with a Toxic Orb and Guts. So, I think... Does Fairy resist Dark? I'm almost positive Fairy resists Dark. Because I want to say Indy's going to be our best choice. But I'm not sold on that. You know what? It might be Stubbat. I think it's Stubbat. Let's go Stubbat. I never thought I would be relying on an Illumise that I offered to sacrifice earlier in this series to do me well. So he's going to go for Protect. Just in case, let's go for Draining Kiss. Yeah, going to get the Toxic Orb. The good news is, it's going to die eventually to Toxic. So we got that going for us. I'm going to Draining Kiss to see how much that does, and we'll be able to recover some HP. We're faster? How are you so fast? I mean, yeah, we're 4 levels higher, but Illumise's speed is 100. Wow. Did we find a secret ace of our team in Illumise? Because I'm a little perplexed right now. I can't really say I saw this coming. I believe, no, she has 2 more Pokemon. Lucario is the ace of Maylene's team, and it has a Focus Sash, so there's no way we're taking this thing down in 1 hit. Honestly, though, hear me out. Hear me out here. No, okay, I was going to curse, but I just realized that this Lucario is actually special attacking Lucario, so that would be silly. Flash Cannon, do under half. Do under half. Right. Not perfect. That's not beautiful. Focus Sash activates. She's gonna go... She's got a Hyper Potion, right? Is she gonna Hyper Potion? She's used one Hyper Potion. She's gotta go for another one. Okay, if she Hyper Potions, we kill. If she doesn't Hyper Potion, we die. What a situation to be in. I knew she would definitely have a second Hyper Potion, but I didn't 100% believe that to be true. The final Pokemon is Gallade, which is probably the most pushover Pokemon. Drain Punch, Zen Headbutt, Light Screen, and Reflect. This is why we brought Ranchero. I think Ranchero should be able to do pretty darn decent here because we resist both moves, and we can just Leech Seed this thing until it slowly dies because this is probably going to be the stalliest part of this entire fight. Plus, we could set up our own Reflect because ain't that funny. She also does carry the Light Screen, Light Clay, so that's going to be around for quite a while. Just went for the Zen Headbutt. Don't flinch us and we'll be fine. Okay, yeah. We did it! We won our 4th gym badge! 4th gym badge. I can't see any possibility where we lose this fight. Even a critical hit will live, like, 10 times over. Yeah, alright, so this went pretty well. No Pokemon died. Overall, it was a very easy fight. I'll probably reconsider. I don't even know if I should reconsider the levels because, honestly, I feel like this was acceptably difficult. It wasn't overly ridiculously difficult to the point where there was almost no chance of winning. This still took a lot of strategy to pull off properly. It took the correct Pokemon types. It took correct Pokemon decisions. I feel like this was... What? How... What? It's blocking the way out. Oh. Never mind. I don't feel like some people may say like, oh, you were over leveled, that's why this was so easy. I wouldn't say this was easy, especially considering we have like 5 Pokemon in a box. Like, our team is pretty bare bones at the moment. We got lucky enough to work with the Pokemon that we needed. Sure, I'll be able to help you out in just a second. By just a second, I mean like 2 days from now. So I'm very happy with how that went. Our next gym is going to be the water type gym, which, just looking right now, I have not looked at his team. I don't know anything that he's going to have. I don't think we have the worst matchup against. We have at least three grass types. We still have Breloom, we have Executor, we have Mountain Dew, all of which have secondary typings of different typings, which is nice. Stubette has Shockwave, Indy has Magical Leaf. I think, honestly, we might be in a pretty decent position going forward. We got Steak Sauce as well. Cricketall is decent. We got Shiftry. I think assuming we can make it to Crash or Wake without any major casualties, that might be the best gym matchup for us so far. Plus, by the time we get there, we should have several new Pokemon as well. So, thank you guys for watching today. I want to thank everyone who came and hung out with me. Being a gym battle, this is going to be a YouTube premiere, so I'm hoping I'm talking to you guys right now. And until next time, I'm Hardy Tech Yo-Yo. Pokemon's pretty good. Peace.